What's up, recteq family? What's up, Pumpkin? How are you doing today?
Good.
Thank you for joining us for another episode of recteq Grill's Lunch Break. Appreciate you joining us. We're coming to you live from our house. We're quarantining, having a lot of fun.
Not homework.
Well, we're taking a break from homework because, like I said, I know you got a lot of busy schoolwork to do. You're learning. What did you have to do this morning?
I had to do clocks.
Clocks? You're learning how to tell time?
I already know. It's just like a refresher.
Awesome. What's up, everybody? Thank you for joining Isabelle and myself here as we cook one of our favorites, right? We do pizzas a good bit, but you know, a lot of times back in the day when I went to school, I was a lunch line kid. You bring your lunch, right? But do me a favor, guys. Make sure you comment down below if you can hear us, if you can see us, if we're looking good, if we're sounding good. Because I got to make sure they can hear us first, because I got a funny story. Rich, how you doing? Ray J, what's up, buddy? Ray J, welcome to the family. I think you got your grill yesterday. So hopefully you got that bad boy assembled and burnt in. If you have any questions, comments, feel free to reach out to us. We'd love to help you out with that. And Ray J, let me know what your first cook is. All right, but I was a lunch line kid when I went to school, and I know you bring your own lunch, right? But if there are any lunch line kids out there watching right now, comment down below what was your favorite school lunch. Okay, I know there's some good ones out there. We were talking about it at the office the other day, so comment down below what your favorite school lunch was.
At school, in the lunch line is really gross.
Not when I went to school. It was still a little gross, but kind of delicious. I was a square pizza kid. I loved the square pizza.
The square pizza was gross.
Step your game up, people. I'm just saying. Let me scroll through here. Glenn Scarberry, how are you doing? Sandy, Brian, good to see everybody. Comment down below what your favorite school lunch was. But today we're doing some delicious flatbread pizzas, and we're taking a couple cheats here. We've got some awesome videos on YouTube. I know we've cooked pizza before, make the dough from scratch. But we don't have that kind of time today. Why? Because we are busy homeschooling and educating the kids. So I took a cheat today. We're using some flatbreads. We've also got some great recipes out there using the Naan Bread. I know Ray and Stevie have some recipes on YouTube using that, so we'll do some of these as well. And what's fun about using the Naan Bread is everybody can kind of make their own pizza. I love it. So, all right, let's see here. They're Italian dunkers. DJ, what's an Italian dunker? Let us know. Let's see, Lunchline Kid here. Michael said square pizza all day long. Eddie Anderson, chili and a cinnamon roll. Man, that's a highfalutin school to have cinnamon rolls. Danny Taylor, how you doing, buddy? Ray's out there saying pizza and fried chicken. Jerry's saying square pizza. Daryl, hamburger surprise. Anything labeled surprise in the lunch line? Not gonna lie, I don't know if I'm ready for that kind of surprise. Chicken nuggets and corn, that's a good one too, man. Beef jerky. That might have been a Salisbury steak gone wrong. But we appreciate you guys joining us today. You ready to make a pizza? All right, we'll be cooking on the RT700 bull behind me. We got that bad boy ripping at 425 degrees. We're burning the only pellets we use here, the Ultimate Blend, that red oak, white oak, and hickory, and it gives us really good flavor, right?
We're using the Daddy Grill.
We're using the Daddy Grill, the big one for sure. Wes Grover says Mexican pizza. Do you want to use the square dough, or do you want to use the round naan breads? Which one do you want to do for your pizza?
I don't really care.
You don't really care? All right, how about we'll do this one for you. How about that? All right, so again, the naan bread, super simple. You can pick this up in the deli section. Now I like this one because it's the roasted garlic. So it's got a little more flavor than just the regular one. So I'll go ahead and throw that one down for you. Okay.
I know what I'm going to put on mine.
What are you going to put on yours?
I'm going to put pepperoni.
Okay.
And salami.
Pepperoni and salami? We like pepperoni and salami. And again, these ones here are more of a rectangular shape. But again, it's going to be super amazing and delicious. Refresh my computer here. All right, so sauce. We're going to take a little cheat because it's a busy day. So if you're going to buy a pizza sauce already in the jar, make sure you get a good one. I like the Ray's. I think it tastes pretty good. Okay? And if you can't get your sauce open, here's a little trick for you. Take a spoon, put it in the jar here, and you can kind of break that seal. Now that it pops like that, super simple to open. All right, Andrew, come in here pretty close. We got a new cameraman today, so give him a shout out. Go ahead and put some sauce on there and smear it around.
Okay.
All right. And again, if you guys have any questions, feel free to comment down below. Let me know how your Easter was. Look at you going ham over here. You want a little more, or is that good for you? I think you gotta put some on that side.
I know. Making it fat.
You're making it fat? There you go. Oh, got a little drippage on the side. Let me see a spoon a second. Grab that a second.
I know what I'm doing.
All right, that looks pretty good, right?
I need to flatten it out some more.
You gotta flatten it out some more?
mister.
You flatten it out. Again, this is a great recipe to use with the kids. Get them involved. Have a lot of fun cooking. Because a lot of times when they cook it, they're gonna eat it more. Because I know Isabelle was mowing down on some leftovers from Easter because she helped cook it all. You got a question there, Andrew?
Joshua Bradford was asking, can you use a deep dish recipe?
You can't, because the deep dish, the way it's going to be, the dough kind of has to come up the side, and the naan bread won't do that. Do you want pepperoni on the bottom of the cheese, or cheese and the pepperoni on the top?
Cheese on the bottom, and then my topping.
All right, you want provolone or mozzarella?
Whatever they put on those pieces.
All right, you're going to rip this up into small pieces? Okay. And I'll go ahead and cut your pepperoni up a little bit smaller for you.
Like this?
And you can step right there if you want. That way you can see it better.
Like this?
Perfect.
Then I just place it somewhere.
Yep, you just put it on there and go to town. Andrew, go ahead and stand over here so you don't want the sunlight there.
I'm trying to turn it slowly.
All right, there's your pepperoni you can put on there.
So I want it to be covered.
All right, so I'm gonna make my pizza right here on this rectangular one, and I am not a fan of sauce. I'm not a huge fan of the red sauce. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make kind of my version of a white pie, right? So we've got our naan bread. We got a little bit of olive oil. All right.
Which says, I hope this cheese will spread.
Yeah, it'll be perfect. We're gonna add a little garlic on there. Okay, just like that. And then I'm gonna take another spoon here and kind of judge this around. Okay. And you could use French bread, focaccia bread. I mean, again, you can make your own dough if you want, but we're taking a cheat here. Looking good. And then the store did not have any ricotta cheese. So I'm gonna grab some of this Boursin cheese, which is a...
Wow, the store's lame.
Well, I mean, people are busy these days. But if you guys saw our Oyster Rockefeller video, you saw we use this Boursin cheese. This is one of my favorites to use. And
Mine's actually looking kind of weird.
it's looking kind of weird. I think it's looking kind of perfect. So I'm going to go ahead and take a little of this Boursin cheese.
Pepperoni.
There you go. Isabelle looks perfect. Okay, I'm going to take some of this Boursin cheese and use a little spatula here and kind of flake some of this off. And then what I'll do is I will give this a little bit of a smear, and hopefully this is going to act like our ricotta. So if you guys have ever put Boursin cheese on a pizza, go ahead and comment down below. Let me know how it turned out. I'm kind of excited for this one. I think it's going to be good. Andrew, any questions coming across?
Rich. Oh, one sec. I can't say this man's last name, but
That's
Rich asked what a Neapolitan style pizza was.
All right, so Neapolitan style pizza is going to be a much thinner dough, and to be a true Neapolitan pizza, you've got to cook it in a special oven. It's got to be a very specific temperature range. They kind of have their own dough, and it's good. It's a little expensive. I'm not a huge fan of it. There's a place here in town that does it, but to have I want to say they're 12-inch pies. They have to be 12-inch pies. They're kind of expensive, and I'm not a fan of that. So
Look at my pizza.
look at this. That looks perfect. All right, so now I've got our oil, our garlic, our Boursin cheese. Now I'm going to take a little provolone because I like the flavor that provolone gives. Okay, I'm going to rip up just some little pieces here.
I think
Joe Costa, what's up, buddy?
Mine's looking pretty delicious.
I think yours is looking perfect.
Like, look at this.
That is a work of art. So now I've got my provolone down. I'm going to add a little bit of
Okay, I need salami.
mozzarella. You want salami on there too?
Yeah.
Okay, here, I'll cut it for you.
Salami
Joe
makes
Costa was wondering if that's aged provolone.
It is the low sodium provolone. It's actually boar's head. But Joe, the Publix was kind of slim pickings around here, so that's kind of what we got. So there you go. There's some salami for you.
I never had this kind of pizza.
Amanda Morris is wondering what you set the recteq, what temperature you set it
That's
to.
a great question. The RT700 is preheated to 425 degrees behind me, and it's going to be delish.
Ooh, I know what we could do. If we wanted to, we could put another piece of bread, and then we got a pizza sandwich.
You could. All right, so again, to recap, I've got the oil, the garlic, the Boursin cheese, the provolone, the mozzarella. Then I'm going to add a little bit more. This is a fresh mozzarella. This is some small little balls of it right here. I'm going to put some of this on there.
I'm going to add some more pepperoni and more salami.
I think that pizza is almost going to be too good to be true. Okay? And then to top it all off, I'm going to take a little Colden's Freakin' Greek and kind of just give that a 1-2 over the top.
Okay, I need more pepperoni.
I think that's good for that one. We can redo another one here in a second.
Aww.
And I'm going to take a little bit more of that aged, this is some really good olive oil. There you go, a little cold press over the top.
Mike
Ooh.
Johnson was wondering what cheese and bread you're using again.
All right, so we are using, these are flatbread pizzas. You can find them by the deli. We're also using Naan Bread, and the brand on this one is Stonefire. I use these a lot. I love the garlic flavor. Super tasty. So Isabelle, look at you, how good this is. Let's show everybody. Isabelle made her pizza right here, and the beauty of using the Naan Bread is you don't have to worry about trying to like slip it off the pizza peel. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this one here.
Put it on the
I'm
bottom.
gonna put it on that one. Come on, let's go over to recteq. We got more pizzas to make, but we got more cooking to do. So come on over here.
Ow, my feet are hurting.
I'm sorry. All right, again, we are cooking at 425 degrees. Check it out. Plenty of room here in the RT700. We go ahead and take Isabelle's pizza, just like that. I'm gonna take our flatbread, just like that. Okay.
Don't wreck my masterpiece.
We're not gonna wreck your masterpiece. And I've got some. This is some Italian turkey sausage. Again, we cook that off for about 20 minutes, and we'll make some more pizzas. So,
Ooh, I'm gonna put that on my pizza.
you gonna put that on your pizza?
I just want it very small pieces.
Very small pieces.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. Well, let's move it back over here and let it cool off. We'll slice it here in a minute. There you go. Alrighty, let's see here. I got some good questions. Smoked pizza. Ben, I'm telling you, this is some good stuff here. James said put some Parmesan on the top. We could put Parmesan on the top if we had some Parmesan.
You
But we
can put whatever you want on it, creating your own pizza.
Exactly. And again, we've got a great video out there of Ray and Stevie making Naan Bread pizzas at the house. They did a buffalo chicken pizza. They've done a lot of fun ones. Should we make Mommy a pizza?
Yes.
What's Mommy's favorite toppings for a pizza?
Do you know? Because I have no clue.
I do. Okay, so we'll
I'll
take...
put the sauce.
All right, go easy on the sauce.
Okay.
James?
The ingredients in the sausage, again, this is a turkey sausage. We bought it at the grocery store, but it's flavored just like the Italian sausage, so it's got some fennel seeds in there. It's a sweet sausage, so again, it's a good flavor there.
Ooh, we should make camera dude a pizza.
We'll make him a pizza too.
Well, the old cameraman.
Absolutely. Justin Thomas says his girls love watching these live cooks. Justin, comment down below what your girls are. We'll give them a shout out. We appreciate you tuning in with us each and every day. And if you guys want to get these recipes and all the recipes we've been cooking at recteq Grills Lunch Break, go to www.recteqgrills.com/lunch break. Sign up. You'll get all of those emails. It's going to be really good. But Mom loves bell pepper on her pizza.
Ooh, I know it.
All right, so we'll go ahead and we'll cut up a little bell pepper.
Ryan Smith was wondering if you make your own crust, is it better to cook it first, like the crust you're using?
You can if you want to do traditionally when you do grilled pizzas, right? You'll make your dough and you'll kind of grill the bread off or the dough off on both sides and then put your toppings on and keep cooking it. You can do that and it's fantastic. You want to roll it out a little bit thicker when you do. Now, if you want to make more of a traditional style, like a pizzeria style, I'm a huge fan of pizza screens. You don't need to use a stone. If you have a stone, it'll work fine. You don't need to go out and buy anything new. But I like using a pizza screen, and that way it doesn't obstruct any airflow, and you get great crust and great flavor without sacrificing any of the airflow in the grill. All right, so I'm gonna cut up some bell pepper for you here.
And I'll place it on there.
All right, you want to put some of that on the pizza for Mommy?
Just don't come and chop my
I'm
finger.
not gonna chop your finger off. Mommy also likes this is actually turkey pepperoni.
Nailed
I'll
it.
put some of those down there for you.
I want some of that on my pizza.
You do? Okay, we can do that again. Corey's asking how long to cook the pizzas. All right, so fantastic question. Anywhere from the 8 and 12 minutes. Now, Isabel's pizza is probably going to cook a little bit faster than the one that I made because it's a little bit smaller. That's perfect on there. We'll make her a couple. That's perfect. Too much on there, it's...
easy to pick off.
Yeah, but she wants to make it nice. But about 8 to 12 minutes or so. Any longer than that, you don't. There's no need. Everything's kind of already cooked as it is.
James Moore was wondering, do different color bell peppers have a different sugar content?
No, not necessarily. So the pepper's color is really dependent on the ripeness of the pepper. But by and large, typically the peppers taste right about the same, whether they're red, orange, yellow. Some people have a preference. Some people think that they're a little bit sweeter, but honestly, it just depends on how. That's really good, Billy. How ripe that pepper is when it was
Ooh,
made.
I should make a smiley face of
You
the
could.
pepperoni.
You could. All right, I'm gonna put some cheese on here real quick for her because your pizza is smelling delicious.
My pizza's better than every pizza.
It is.
I'm telling you, yes.
Okay.
It's my masterpiece.
All right, we'll grab her a little mozzarella.
Mozzarella.
Travis is saying he can't get the video to come up. Travis, go ahead and hit that refresh button at the top of your screen. That should come across and be good. All right, that looks good. Let's hit that with a little bit of Colton's freaking
Can I
Greek.
put it? Can I put it?
I gotcha. Teamwork. All right, don't growl at me.
Anchor.
I know, a little bit. All right, let's put mommy's pizza on.
Yeah, he gets my grill. My grill's best. Ooh, mine looks delicious.
You can see it's starting to brown up. Everything's starting to melt, but just a few more minutes on there should be really good. And you could easily fit, I'd say eight Naan Bread pizzas on there.
Give me a napkin, Dad.
Yeah,
To wipe my hands and then I'll put my hair
there you
up.
go. Ben says they're going to try this tonight for sure. Ben, you are more than welcome. We appreciate you joining us for recteq Grill's lunch break. It's a family affair here. We got the kids on the camera, so like I said, any questions, comments, concerns, feel free to type them down below. Let me know what you're cooking on. Let me know what's for dinner tonight. I know Ben's making some Naan Bread pizzas. Maybe, what if we make a supreme pizza? Should we make a supreme pizza?
Yeah, for Isaac.
All right, I think he'll like that.
Jim Stevens was wondering, what else is freaking Greek good on?
Oh, you can smear it off. Hey, you need to stop growling at me though, okay? All right, there you go. All right, so freaking Greek is really good on poultry. So think of it kind of like that herb seasoning that's been sitting in the pantry that you never use. It's been sitting there stale for years and years and years. Go ahead and throw that out. Right, that freaking Greek is great on poultry, it's great on potatoes, it's great on vegetables. I honestly put it in salad dressing, so if I want to kind of liven up that vinaigrette that I have, that's what you want to do. It's good stuff.
Is this good?
Yeah, perfect. All right, you want to go ahead and I will cut you up some pepperonis.
Uh-huh.
Let's do the cheese first, and then we'll do. So you want to here? Give me the spoon. You go ahead. I'll put you some cheese. Go ahead and rip up some of that mozzarella and that provolone, and then I'll go ahead and cut up
Like
some of the.
this one?
Yeah, sure. Go for it. Do you have to clean the inside temperature probe, the BFG? Doug, no, not at all. So, if you want to, maybe after, 6 months or so, you can go ahead and, take some aluminum foil if you want and kind of, I'll say, polish the RTD probe. But it's not necessary. It's not gonna hurt anything either way.
So we should make a pizza for the new cameraman.
Okay. Well, we'll make Andrew's right after we do this one. Okay?
Okay.
Because I think right by the time we finish this one, the other ones will be done.
Okay.
So Dan is saying switch it up and make the wives cook. I would gladly have Julie cook.
But she'll probably refuse if it's on camera.
Yeah, probably not going to happen. But she enjoys to cook. She makes really good enchiladas. She does a lot of
banana bread muffins.
banana bread muffins. We shared that recipe earlier in the week. That banana bread. She loves that stuff.
Patrick Hendrick, he said he missed the first part of the stream, so he was wondering what temperature.
Patrick, we are cooking these at 425 degrees. There you go, Billy. Good job. Let's speed this up just a hair because I think your pizza's almost done.
I'm hurrying.
Yep. Again, you can prep these ahead of time. It's kind of fun to have all the toppings out, and that way the kids can kind of, get in there and do their thing and have some
switch it
fun
up?
with it. Absolutely. But Dan, I will absolutely ask if she wants to get on camera one day. Maybe one day this week we'll do dinner and
Mom can cook.
I'll make her cook me dinner for a change.
I don't think she would appreciate that.
Yeah, you never know. One can hope, right?
It depends on her mood. It really does.
All right, be nice.
If she's too busy watching Outlander.
No, well, if you guys need a good show to binge watch, my wife would definitely recommend Outlander. Not quite as good as Tiger King. You know, Tiger King is pretty solid, but Outlander's a good one too.
It goes back in time.
It does.
And
Do you know where it takes place?
No.
No?
Basically like outside.
Scotland, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so we're going to go ahead and put
So wrong.
your sausage.
Shout.
Alright, a little more sausage. You think we should put some
Getting
salami on here too?
Yeah, Isaac will like all of it.
Okay.
He gets his very own. Do we need more cheese on it?
I think that looks pretty good, Pumpkin. I don't think we need any more.
Okay. I'll skedaddle it up on top.
Alright, so we'll do a little bit of that salami. And again, there's no rules when it comes to pizza.
I'm gonna steal the salami.
You can easily take, there you go. You can easily take leftover brisket, put some barbecue sauce, make a brisket pizza. You can take some ranch dressing, put some ranch dressing down, toss some chicken that you've already cooked off in some buffalo sauce and do a buffalo pizza. But Andrew, go ahead and come over here. I think this the first ones are done.
You need to get this.
James Moore was wondering if you ever make your own sausages.
I do, in fact. We've got a meat grinder, and that's good, Belly. We'll go ahead and
My pizza's ready.
we'll slide these over.
The pizza's ready.
There you go.
I think you people need to see my hammer there.
All right, so that's our white pie, and then Isabel's pizza. And she likes her pizza not super crusty, so that's her perfect. But again, we gotta let them cool off. That one there, that white pie, that looks amazing.
Mine looks better.
Of course yours looks.
Hey, Belly. Son was wondering how the Tooth Fairy did for you.
He gave me a $5 bill.
Whoa.
The Tooth Fairy, there was some inflation going on. The Tooth Fairy also got stuck in quarantine, so she didn't come for a couple days.
But she gave me a $5 bill. So I got 20, a 1, and a 5.
But again, this is our beautiful white pie. Again, super simple, guys. There's no reason to overthink it, overcomplicate it. I love serving stuff on wood, and this is a great appetizer. Again, I can cut this in small pieces, maybe get this cold, put some smoked salmon on the top. I mean, you really, can really just go crazy with it. Yeah, DJ, $5. Is $5 not enough? I mean, what does a Tooth Fairy normally bring for you?
$1.
$1.
$1.
Yeah, a dollar coin, right?
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that.
I like the $5 better.
You do?
I get richer.
You get richer?
Yes.
Okay. All right, I'll go ahead and cut up your pizza here. You want to do small slices, or you want to do little cubes?
Little cubes.
Okay, so we'll go ahead and one thing again, we do pizza like this.
I'm gonna share my pizza with you.
Okay, you can go ahead and cut it as small or as big as you want. And then we'll go ahead and make the cameraman a pizza.
He gets that tiny little corner edge.
No, we'll make him his own. We'll make him his own pizza.
Al was wondering what kind of crust you're using.
Yep. So we are using Naan Bread, and again, you can find this at the grocery store. Typically, it's by the deli section. So when you're getting the cold cuts, kind of turn around, and it's going to be right there.
Yummy, yummy, yummy.
We're using the Stone Fryer is the brand here, and again, I like the roasted garlic naan bread. I think it gives us, really good flavor as well. Let's
Look
make
at
another.
this, people. This is fun.
You want to try a piece here? I'll get you. You want to get your bite on camera, and I'll go ahead and make another one. And like I said, guys, this is super simple during the week. This is a great weeknight recipe you can do. You can also do this if you're entertaining, because this way you're not having to fuss with super good. You're not having to fuss with throwing dough, and it's really affordable. Honestly, you can get these double packs for around $3. So each piece is about $1.50, and if you're doing a party with appetizers and stuff, this is a fun one to do.
Doug Wilkerson
What's up,
has
Doug Wilkerson?
has some small pieces of turkey left from Easter, and he's wondering what he can make from that.
All right, so maybe you got some pasta lying around and some vegetables in the freezer. You can easily make a nice turkey tetrazzini. You can always, if you haven't done it, the Kentucky hot brown. All right, so the recipe for Kentucky hot brown is really simple. Go ahead and make a Mornay sauce, and that's a really, really fancy word for a cheese sauce, right? Using some Swiss cheese. So you'll thicken some milk with a roux, add some Swiss cheese. But go ahead and Google Mornay, or if Chef Joe Costa's out there watching, he'll gladly type the full recipe in the comments. Appreciate you watching, Joe. Make that Mornay sauce. What you do is you're gonna grab some bacon. Of course, you gotta season that bacon with honey rib rub. So you're gonna take like a piece of bread, a nice crusty piece of bread, put it on the bottom of a pan that can go in the grill or an oven. Put the turkey on the top. Then you're gonna put some bacon on the top. Then you're going to put some tomatoes on the top. Then you're gonna put some Swiss cheese on the top. You're gonna put it in the grill until it's hot, crusty, bubbly all over. Then you're gonna pour that cheese sauce over the top and go ham. Kentucky hot brown.
I love ham.
Of course you do.
What are you talking about?
All right,
I
so
love
let's go ahead and
everything.
we'll make another one. Let's do like a margarita style.
Let's
Right?
put everything on there.
Well, let's go ahead and we'll do like a margarita style. So I'll go ahead and we'll take a little of that mozzarella. And you don't have to have too much, you know, because again, it's gonna melt out.
My pizza was delicious.
It was. Cool.
You need to try some.
Awesome. Well, I got the mozzarella, and we'll go ahead and grab some tomatoes.
I don't like tomatoes.
You don't like tomatoes? I love tomatoes.
I'm so odd.
Larry Moody, how you doing today, sir?
But I don't like that white cheese.
It's mozzarella. It's the same cheese that is that cheese. It's just in different shape and form.
Oh.
All right, so we got our tomatoes. We're gonna take our little Colton's freaking Greek over
My
the top.
napkin just went skedaddles.
It just went skedaddles.
Yeah.
And you know what? I'm living rogue. Let's go ahead and add some more of that boursin cheese.
So what is that exactly?
So this is like an herb cheese. You want to try some? It's really good.
Yeah.
No, try it. You'll like it, promise. Okay.
Skedaddles.
Suit yourself. So we'll take a little of that boursin cheese and kind of just crumble it.
And
Kind
make
of.
it go.
Eldridge Cool was wondering if you wanted to extreme smoke, how long would you do it for a pizza?
The problem is when you do extreme smoke or low temps on pizzas is you're not giving the dough a chance to cook. So you could do that if you're doing something like this where the dough's already essentially cooked for you. You know, but you don't want to do that if it's a fresh dough because to get that dough really nice, you need that oven spring. Okay, which is basically when you have a really hot grill, you put that dough in there, that crust kind of forms and caramelizes, and that dough gives you the good bubbles in there. That's what you want. All right, so this one here is our kind of margarita style. Let's go ahead and put that on and take the rest of these off.
I wonder if it's ready.
I know, this is so simple.
These people better try this recipe, otherwise they're doomed.
All right, so I think these ones need another minute because they're getting close. Andrew, what do you want in your pizza? We'll go ahead and make one for you.
Well, let's see what we got.
All right, so you got bell pepper, tomato, pepperoni, salami, cheese, sausage. You pick it out, buddy.
I'm gonna make
All
a
right.
second pizza.
Okay, well, let's let Andrew make one first here. We'll do it for you. All right, buddy.
All right.
What you want?
So, if I could get some of this salami.
All right, salami. We do little meat lovers. I love it.
Mhm.
You want to do the olive oil on the bottom with the garlic or the red sauce?
Let's
Pay
do-
attention to the camera to make sure you're doing
Yeah, let's do the olive oil.
the olive oil. All right, perfect.
Yes.
You want garlic on there too?
Yes.
All right. And this is that roasted garlic naan bread. So really, really simple to do. Hawaiian pizza, Joshua. I don't mind pineapple on a pizza. I'm sure there's some people that would disagree with us, but I do not mind pineapple on a pizza.
I haven't heard of that.
All right, what else on there, Andrew? You want to do? You said pepperoni.
Mm-hmm.
All right. What else?
So, if I could do the fresh mozzarella and the provolone.
Fresh mozzarella and provolone. There you go.
Salami and sausage afterward.
Salami and sausage. Just missing the pizza magic seasoning. You know what? We could get some, probably raid the drawers in the pantry and find some of that laying around. All right, so we got the provolone. We'll do some mozzarella. And you said you want fresh mozzarella too?
Yes.
All right. And you don't have to go crazy with the cheese because it'll all melt in and be delicious.
You don't have to over chicken it.
You do not have to overdo it, for sure. All right, so we got our fresh mozzarella. And you said you want sausage on the top too?
Yep.
Perfect. A little seasoning over the top.
Yeah.
It's over there. Come on, cheese, get back up again.
So would you eat pizza with pineapple on it, Billy? No?
No.
No? It's really good. All right, let's grab a little sausage.
Yeah, we should do pizza with every fruit that we like on it.
Well, you could do a dessert pizza, so you could take the naan bread. I wouldn't use the garlic naan for this, but you can take that naan bread, okay, and put some Nutella on there.
Ooh.
And then you can take the
Vanilla sticks, whatever they're called, and then you dip it in, put those in there. So first you're gonna chop them all up, make them like little crumbs, and then sprinkle them on there.
All right, so for the dessert pizza, all right, Andrew, go ahead and pull it up a second. So for the dessert pizza, grab that regular naan bread, okay? You're gonna smear a little of that Nutella on there, and that's gonna be your sauce. And then you need some sort of cheese, right? Grab some of those caramels, like the Werther original, like chewy caramels, kind of put that on the pizza. Maybe some strawberries, some blackberries, raspberries. Maybe you got some milk chocolate chips lying around. Go ahead and do that. You got some marshmallows. That'd be really good. We'll have to do that. But let's go ahead and get Andrew's pizza on. These other ones will be done.
Okay, I know what my second pizza's gonna have on there.
Glenn Scarberry was wondering, breakfast pizza?
For sure. I mean, eggs, sausage. I prefer cold pizza for breakfast. But again, we've got our meat lovers. We got the pizza for my wife who loves bell pepper and pepperoni. Super
Mom is gonna be super duper happy.
Of course she is. So we'll go ahead and lay these over there. They should be back. They were dropping off all the homework from school last week.
Can I make me a second pizza?
Sure. What you want to make?
Okay.
You want to use the naan bread or you want to use the big one?
I'm gonna use the second.
They're saying they want to see the bottom of the pizza. You got to tilt it up, Andrew. Put the camera down.
Side the lights.
There you go. Can you see the bottom of that? Good? Maybe? Andrew, maybe?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so those are the bottoms. And again, the naan bread here a little bit easier. It's, again, listen to it, like, nice and crusty. Not droopy or wet at all. The naan bread is super simple to do.
Okay, give me
Big
some of
fan.
that circle pizza.
And again, you can find the naan bread at your grocery store. Again, it's by the deli section. So where you grab the cold cuts, check it out. They're right there. A bunch of flavors. I definitely recommend the roasted garlic for the pizzas.
Sauce.
You do sauce? There you go. Sass it up. Tracy's out there saying a Boston cream pie dessert pizza. That's what I'm talking about.
It's almost
Morning,
out.
Mobile, Alabama. How are you, sir? Daryl's out there saying his 11-year-old daughter wants to do this. Hey, that's how we roll at recteq Reels. We're a family-run company. We appreciate Ray Carnes, Ron Cundy for allowing us to do what we love to do. I know you're killing it. We love bringing you guys this content. It honestly does us. I mean, it's so much fun to be able to cook with the kids. I wish we were under different circumstances, but at the end of the day, just a mustard. But at the end of the day, it's super fun to be able to be home, cook with everybody, and interact with all of you guys. And make sure if you want to get these recipes and all of the recipes we're cooking all week long, go to recteqreels.com/lunchbreak. You can sign up. The emails will get sent to you, and it's a lot of fun. All right, let's see here. Any other
My second
questions?
pizza is going to be delicious, I'm telling you.
Corey, cool man, I appreciate you enjoying that cookbook. There's a lot of fun stuff in there. Mr. Bill, how are you doing today? We're making naan bread and flatbread pizzas. And I say we, it's more this one here. Isabel's doing it. And the beauty of the recteq, it makes it so super simple. I'm not having to run around and worry about charcoal, worried about gas. My kids can use the grills. They literally push a button, turn a dial. If I'm at work, they're swimming in the pool. They can feel free to cook themselves anything. And honestly, this is one of the recipes that they love to do because they can do it themselves. So, super, super awesome.
I love recipes.
Bill Kemper, how are you from Missouri? George is saying barbecue and chicken pizza. Absolutely. Our barbecue sauce is really good as a sauce as well. Kind of smear it on the bottom, put some cooked chicken, all sorts of toppings on
Okay,
there.
then I'm going to need pepperoni.
Pepperoni?
Both pepperonis.
So you want pepperoni and salami.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Don't forget, we got to eat all these pizzas too. So if you keep making them, we got to keep eating them.
Uh-huh. This one's going to be for tomorrow.
Okay, for tomorrow.
My tomorrow pizza.
And like I said, a lot of these things will reheat really, really well too. So a lot of times we'll make a bunch of these. When they get cool, we'll put them in a gallon zip top bag, and then we can throw them. Kids can throw them in the microwave. A lot of times they take them to school, and then they can reheat them as they want. Brian Jarvis, how are you? If you guys want to have a really fun hour of your life, when this is over, okay, jump over to Atlanta Barbecue Store, their Facebook page. They had 2 barbecue grates on last night for chewing the barbecue fat. Myron Mixon was on, and I gotta tell you, it was hysterical. Him and Hank were talking barbecue stories. My side was hurting from laughing from these two guys, and they've been cooking competition barbecue for probably longer than I've been alive, and it was really fun and exciting to be able to witness those guys kind of ham it up a little bit. So it was super fun.
Ooh, this one's going to be for dinner, not
Okay.
for tomorrow.
William Crandall was wondering if you do live streams on lunch breaks or do you also do
No
YouTube?
seasoning.
So we don't do live streams on YouTube. We basically post all of our content back on YouTube as well. I know I've done some live stuff on
Okay.
YouTube in the past.
I didn't need
Good?
that pepperoni.
This pepperoni?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
extra good.
But we typically
Dang
do
it,
things on
pepperoni.
Facebook and then move them over to YouTube at the end. But all of our recipes, we have over 500 recipes available. I
Okay,
think
more
we've got
pepperoni, one went on
300
the
or so YouTube videos. All right, perfect. Last one. All right, let's go ahead and...
Ooh, I forgot sausage.
Oh, let's just do this.
Where's sausage? Ooh, sausage when it's done. Sausage.
All right, so we can slide that on there. This one here is almost looking good. This is our margarita. Again, it's getting there. We'll go a couple more minutes. Let's taste that white pie. I want to taste that one real quick.
Wait a second. When it's done, I'm going to put sausage on it.
Okay, well, we can do that a little later, but I'm going to go ahead and eat one of these.
I'm going to be chugging on my masterpiece.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and leave that there for a good picture. And again, this is great for a party or an appetizer because, again, you can just do little small pieces. All right, cheers. You going to toast the bread? There we go.
Daryl Congro is wondering how much smoke comes across.
Deliciousness.
That Boursin cheese on there, don't sleep on that. That's really good. As far as the smoke flavor, you are burning pellets the entire cook. You're gonna get a nice sweetness from the wood. Is it overly smoky? No, it's not. It's the perfect amount of flavor. It's like if an angel kissed the crust.
That's kind of weird.
Sounds delicious.
I'm taking for seconds.
But we'll save that one for the picture because that looks delicious right there. That's what I'm saying. All right, guys. Well, we appreciate you joining Isabelle and I here today, cooking at the house, joining us for recteq Girls lunch break. Tonight, Jody is going to go live from his house. Actually, I want to say it's John is going live from his house tonight at 5 o'clock. I could have that wrong. It's Jody or John. I forget. They traded days. It's confusing. They'll join us live today on recteq Girls Facebook page at 5 o'clock. It's going to be a blast. Make sure you join us each and every day at 12 o'clock for lunch break. And this Fun Day Friday is going to be epic. I know Jody had a great day at his house doing some stuffed tri-tips last Friday. There might or might not be a giveaway going on. So if you want to be a part of that giveaway, make sure you go down the Facebook page here. There's going to be a post. There's going to be some stuff you got to do to participate in that. Don't sleep on that. Who wouldn't want to win an RT700? I mean, the grill to end all grills. 6-year warranty. That thing weighs 200 pounds. 40-pound hopper, ceramic ignition system, that white pellet Wi-Fi controller. It is thebomb.com. You guys, don't sleep on that grill. Let's go and see any other questions here real quick. Joshua, appreciate it, buddy. Thank you for joining us. Doug Wilkerson, you are more than welcome, buddy. Vince is asking if the Bullseye, is the Bullseye better than the 700? Completely different. So that Bullseye, here, let me see a second, Andrew.
Alrighty.
That Bullseye, this will be the beta version here at the house. This is more of that direct fire cooker. So if you are a big fan of kettle style cooking, this is going to be hot and fast. This is my weekday workhorse. If I want to sear some steaks, sear some burgers, and maybe do a hot dog for the kids, this is what I use. It really heats up in no time. But this right here, this is the RT700 sitting on the competition cart with that front folding shelf, that smoke box. If your budget allows, there is nothing you can't cook on this grill. From biscuits to briskets and everything in between, this grill right here is a bad mamma jamma. So for me, I'm pulling the trigger on the RT700. Okay? I love my Bullseye. I love my Bullseye. The stainless Bullseyes that will be coming out a little bit later this summer are going to be ridiculous, right? But for me, I'm pulling the trigger on that bad boy right there. And then after the missus eats all of that delicious food and she falls in love with that grill and she's cooking that grill, that's when you ask for the Bullseye. Just saying. That'd be my perspective. So again, guys, we appreciate you joining us. Join us all week long we will see you.
And recteq.